A long-absent WWE star has teased a return. John Cena has been announced for the Royal Rumble 2025 Premium Live event, and we've got some AEW injury updates for you too. It's time for the news. A name that we haven't seen on our screens for almost 2 years at this point, all the way back at Royal Rumble 2023. Alexa Bliss took on Bianca Belair in a losing effort for the Raw Women's title. It even feels weird talking Raw Women's title. It feels like a lifetime ago that belt even existed at this point. Yeah. Anyway, that was her last match in WWE. She's done a little bit of a tease for her potential return on social media. So a fan on Twitter, X, posted a picture of Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton holding microphones with the caption asking who would win a promo battle between that group. A fan praising Alexa Bliss back in 2017, Alexa Bliss took the time to reply with a simple message, seemingly teasing her return. She wrote, "Just you wait. I miss her. I really, really miss her. I miss her more than some of the female stars that people perceive as being bigger. Charlotte Flair, right?
Yep.
I think Alexa Bliss is one of the most underrated women's wrestlers in recent memory because, like, her in-ring stuff really, really improved. I was personally always invested in her matches, but as far as character work goes, I think she's like the best of the last 10 years or so. I think she fully embraced anything that was given to her.
Absolutely.
Some of it wasn't great, but I don't think that was her fault. Her performances were always fantastic.
I could completely agree, and just like looking back there, people saying that they praised her abilities back in 2017. She was incredible on the microphone, like so good on the mic. Like that whole goddess persona. I think that goddess persona and how she was in her promos there, like paired with sort of like more of a brutal or like, I don't want to say dark Alexa Bliss because we've had that sort of thing, but more grounded, I guess, but a little bit more aggressive. I think that paired with 2017 goddess promo, absolute incredible way with words on the mic, that those two things paired together would be phenomenal in what we've got now. I'd love to see like her go up against Rhea Ripley or something like, because I know we talk about when it comes to Rhea, it's like, oh, who feels like a viable person to really go up against someone? Yeah, a threat. And I know Alexa Bliss, maybe in like stature and everything, you maybe wouldn't think so, but I think she's more than got that within her to have like a really good feud with someone like Rhea Ripley.
Because she could be sneaky. Yeah. Liv Morgan's got that as well.
She does.
Sneaky devils. Her and Liv, I'm well up for. I mean, the easy thing to do with Alexa, obviously, is do Wyatt stuff with her once again.
Yeah.
I don't personally want to see that. I'd like to see an evolved version of the goddess character, personally speaking, because I think she might get a little bit lost in the shuffle in the Wyatt Six. At the same time, you've got to wonder, does she want to be doing this full time? She's been away for so very long at this point, almost 2 years. As I say, I think she's somebody that is tremendously missed.
Absolutely.
I really would love to see her back on TV. Rumble's coming up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Rumble's coming up. Speaking of which... John Cena has been announced for the Royal Rumble 2025. So this has been, I think, misreported by a few places who said that he's declared himself for the Royal Rumble match. I've watched that video like 4 times now. He doesn't say that. The wording is very careful on it. Okay. Maybe I've missed something, but he has announced himself in a video posted on WWE social media saying that he is going to be there at the event. So it looks like he's going to be competing. Obviously, it is retirement year for John Cena. Next year. Previously, he spoke to Complex in April saying that he was going to be on the Monday Night Raw, the debut on Netflix as well. So I don't think it's a big surprise that he's going to be at the premium live event because that will start building. We'll be well on the road to Royal Rumble on that show. So it's not a massive surprise. I don't know if he's going to be in the Rumble. I would assume he is.
I think so. If this is to be his last Royal Rumble appearance, then I would think he would like to be a part of the big marquee match on that premium live event. And I also think it's the perfect opportunity to set up for what he does maybe going into WrestleMania as well. Not necessarily winning the match, but maybe the person that eliminates him or the person that he has a face-off with or something like that. I think that is a good starting point. to be like, okay, that's where we're going to go with John Cena at WrestleMania.
I think it's nice if he goes in the Rumble as well, because he's only got however many matches next year. He's not going to be able to do all the ones that fans want to see. So we can get lots of nice little John Cena moments. Fully expect him to get to the Final Four. As you say, I think he'll be eliminated perhaps by the person he goes on to have a WrestleMania match with. I agree with you there. There is a small part of me, and don't hate me for what I'm about to say, that wants to see John Cena win the Royal Rumble and challenge Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Honestly, to me, the more tantalizing match on the Bloodline side of things is Rock Roman. That's the one that I've wanted to see for the longest time. So give us that. And then, oh man, Cena versus Cody in a true passing of the torch, face of the company moment. I think that's a money match. It's John Cena's last WrestleMania match. You want to build to the biggest money match possible. There are only a few possibilities there. And unfortunately, and again, don't hate me for what I'm about to say, Gunther is not one of those big money matches. Unfortunately, it'd be lovely for Gunther to beat John Cena at WrestleMania. That would be great, right? We'd all love that. But if you're talking about cash, you could do Rock again. They're not going to do that. You could do Roman. That's a big money match. You could do Cody. There are a few others, sure, but as far as selling Netflix subscriptions, I feel like Cena Cody is the one.
I mean, I don't feel like people should hate you for that, because I mean, there's obviously, in some senses, like a sense of urgency for Cena to get that final championship, to be up there in the echelon of history. And that's it. And I guess that there's some sort of desperation in terms of, well, I need to do this because I've set myself this goal and I've only got this X amount of time. So there's already like a built-in story going into the Royal Rumble, like, I have to win this to then go on to WrestleMania to challenge for this, that, and the other. So I don't think people will hate you for saying that, because I think there's built-in stuff there.
I forgot it's 2024 and you're allowed to praise John Cena now. When I
Everybody loves
started
John
this job,
Cena.
I'm in 2015 mode here, Andrew. When I started this job, you weren't allowed to do it.
That's true. It's true.
It's giving the spot to John Cena, isn't it? It's giving a Rumble win to John Cena.
Which could be used, obviously, for somebody else, to build somebody else. That's
exactly. Speaking of absolute legendary title matches, we've got one coming up in the not too distant future. An LWO member, Dragon Lee, he has won the tournament, which we were all watching, the Speed #1 Contender Tournament. He defeated Akira Tozawa in the last match of that, which means he gets a WWE Speed title match against none other than the champion himself, Andrade. That's going to take place next week. It hasn't been filmed yet. I think they're going to put the belt on him.
I think they're going to put the belt on him as well.
He's what Speed should be. He's so exciting to watch. I'm not saying that Andrade isn't great, because obviously he is, but like, he was my shout for like the face of that division, if you want to call it that.
And I mean, I guess with sort of the platform that it's on in terms of Twitter, there's a lot more younger users and stuff, I guess, on there too. And marketable wise, you've heard us say this a million times, but like Dragon Lee, like the masks and stuff are very marketable for WWE.
Get the kids watching.
Get the kids watching. Him with that belt, Speed. It feels like he's like, I don't want to say the epitome of Speed, but do you know what I mean?
He's quick. He's a quick guy. He's a speedy boy.
Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, I can see them putting the belt on him. I would have liked to see that match on television. That would be quite nice, Andrade and Dragon Lee.
Yeah, I really love Dragon Lee. I think he's
too.
class.
I think he's brilliant.
Brilliant. Finishing off with a few little injury updates on the AEW side of things. Fightful Select reporting that Sky Blue still has a while before she is likely to return. She has participated in some signings recently, so she's up and about and everything. But unfortunately, it looks like in-ring competition is still a little bit a way away. And the report from Fightful Select also gave an update on Cole Carter. He was sidelined with a broken arm back in early June. He is cleared or nearly cleared following surgery for that broken arm and could be returning to competition very soon indeed. So we send our best to those two. Thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. We got one thing to plug before we go. And Andrew once again asked me to hand in this big piece of Cultaholic history. Go on.
Go on, I'm ready for it this time. Look at that. Easy.
I'll hold it like the Rock, like on the belt. Fling it over, do the fling and everything. We're giving this away to one lucky Patreon subscriber. Any tier you like. Oh my god. I love your teeth to just pop out
That's what I was worried about.
all over the floor.
Look at that. Do. I'm so sorry about the green screen, by the way. Whoever's editing this, I apologize so
Joel.
much. Sorry, Joel.
So yeah, if you want to win that, Patreon subscriber at any tier you like. Full terms and conditions are available at cultaholic.com. You got it. I can
My
see
knees are shaking. My knees are shaking.
Thank you very much for watching. See you in a bit.